Hey, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Let's get this party started. Thank you all for registering and attending a rezStream webinar. We do these once a month, and we typically pull from different team members to contribute. And I'm really thankful that we have Cass Tuk here with us today. Before we get started, a couple housekeeping items. Not that it matters, but I'm Lyles Armour. I'll be moderating the session today. I'll be the one overseeing the chat and the Q&A section. Typically, we like to hold off and do our FAQ or Q&A at the end. But by all means, please use the chat, ask her questions, or just support and cheer Cass on as she's speaking through the session here today. All of these sessions are recorded. We will host them on our website within 24 business hours. We will also be sending out emails with the slide decks, webinar recording as well, so you can watch it at any time. In addition to that, if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button. Help the algorithm push this content to more viewers like you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the rezStream YouTube channel. We ask that you do that as well so you can get more content like this delivered right to you immediately. Without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce you all to Cass Tuk. She is our content and social media specialist here at rezStream. So if you are a client of ours and on the marketing side of the house with social media, she is the lady that is moving your initiatives forward, the visionary, the creative, the content, all of the above. This is the lady that's working with you in addition to several other members on the team. She will be walking you through leveraging Facebook for advanced booking campaigns, really helping you beefing up the summer season. I'm excited about this, and Cass, I'm ready to hand it over for you and let you get this session started.
All right, let me share my screen. Bring myself right there for y'all. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our webinar on leveraging Facebook for advanced booking campaigns. Today, we'll explore how to make the most of Facebook's advertising features. With this extensive user base, Facebook offers a great platform to reach a wide audience. Today, we're going to discuss different types of ads, targeting options, and placements to help you create effective campaigns. We'll also cover how to craft compelling ads with strong visuals and clear messaging, and how to use Facebook Ads Manager for the ultimate optimization. You're going to learn the differences between boosted posts and regular ads, and when to use each for the best results. We'll touch on advanced strategies like retargeting, seasonal campaigns, to really maximize your impact on social media. Finally, we're going to go over how to analyze and optimize your ad performance using key metrics, tools like Google Analytics. And by the end of this session, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to create successful Facebook ads campaigns. So with that being said, let's dive in. Before I jump into our topic for the day, let me just get you checked in with a quick little rundown of our agenda for today's webinar. On the next slide, we're going to talk a little bit about myself, and then we're going to talk about rezStream. Then we'll dive into the webinar. I have a great demo planned for y'all to watch, just fully like diving into creating a Facebook ad and a boosted post. Then we're going to wrap everything up, and then Lyles will have a special offer for you at the end. All right, so now let's talk about me. I'm Cass. I am the social media specialist here at rezStream, along with the content marketing specialist as well. So my job is 50% social media, 50% blogging and content creation. One big thing to know about me is I live and breathe movies. They are my life. They are my knowledge. We do something here at rezStream called Fun Club, and we had one of our fun clubs was a trivia night, I guess. And there was a movie portion, and I kind of slaughtered everyone to the point where people were getting mad. So yeah, don't challenge me to a trivia contest because probably won't win, and you're going to get your feelings hurt. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I lived there all my life, and I moved to Denver in early 2022. With that being said, I'm also a proud mother of two cats, Murmur and Winslow. I've had Murmur since 2018, and then I just got Winslow last year. I adopted him here in Denver, so he's a mountain kitty. Murmur's a H-Town kitty. I graduated from the University of Houston with my bachelor's in public relations and marketing, and I have been working with social media since 2016. And so now here's a little bit about rezStream. Our current team is 30 caring and passionate individuals, and we consider ourselves an extension of your team. Our goal is to work with you to create easier ways for you to manage your business and improve your ability to increase revenue, all while keeping your guest satisfaction top of mind. Our slogan is Better Lodging Simplified, and since 2005, we've been partnering with small to medium-sized independent lodging properties in the U.S. to ensure our technology solutions and team empower them to achieve their goals. And what sets us apart from the rest? Well, we have 4 unique qualities. We have a suite of lodging solutions, knowledge for our cloud-based reservation software and booking engine services. We also specialize in superior customer service, and it's easy to use, and there is a great value behind that. And then one last thing before we jump into our webinar, I have one last thing. rezStream has recently launched a loyalty program for our customers and industry peers. So if you want to earn some quick cash from rezStream, please scan this QR code right here and visit our website to learn a little bit more. And once you do that, you're going to get the instant gratification and cash. Who doesn't want that? And whether you want to refer a friend, share your feedback, or engage with us on social media, each action will immediately earn you some cash. All right, so now we're going to jump right into it. As we all know, social media has transformed the way we market and connect with potential customers, and Facebook stands at the forefront of this change. By the end of this webinar, you'll have a full, comprehensive understanding of how to leverage Facebook's powerful advertising tools to enhance your booking campaigns. Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just starting, today's session will equip you with practical strategies and insight to drive more bookings and grow your business. So let's get started and unlock your full potential of Facebook for your booking campaigns. So these are the big things that makes Facebook important for any type of marketing or ad campaign. Number one, massive reach. Facebook boasts over 2.8 billion monthly active users, offering you a vast audience pool for potential bookings. This extensive reach ensures that your marketing efforts can connect with a diverse and global audience, increasing the chances of finding interested customers. Also, very cost effective. You can cater the budget however you'd like. Unlike traditional advertising, Facebook ads provide flexible budgeting options for you, like I said, allowing you to scale your campaigns efficiently with minimum or maximum spend. Whether you have a large or small budget, you can tailor your ad spend to maximize your return on investment and achieve your marketing goals. And not only that, Facebook, you do have this opportunity to be really creative. They support a variety of ad formats, including imagery, videos, and then carousels of images or videos. This versatility, excuse me. Okay, just my brain stopped for a second. This versatility enables businesses to create visually appealing and engaging campaigns that effectively attract potential customers. By leveraging these dynamic ad formats, you can capture the attention of your audience and encourage them to take action, such as booking a stay or exploring your other services. And here's some fun facts for you. Users spend an average of 30 minutes per day on Facebook, and that's going to significantly increase the likelihood of ad exposure and engagement for your business. On average, Facebook users click on 11 ads per month. I can definitely attest to that. anytime I'm talking about getting new clothes, I see the cutest stuff on sponsored ads, especially Instagram stories. So this definitely proves that there is high engagement levels with advertising content, because I'm one of them that's always clicking those ads. Additionally, Facebook ad impressions increased by 31% last year, highlighting the growth effectiveness of advertising on the platform. So again, this is a growing thing. Facebook ads are really evolving and getting more people to interact with them. And I think that's a really great thing that could help you promoting your property. All right, and now we're at the first segment of our webinar. We're going to dive into the essentials of Facebook advertising. Again, this is crucial for anyone looking to leverage social media, or Facebook specifically, for your advanced booking campaigns. In this section, we're going to cover the core components that make Facebook ads an indispensable tool for your marketing strategy. By the end of this section, you'll have a solid understanding of the fundamental elements of Facebook ads. This knowledge will serve you as the foundation for creating effective ad campaigns that drive bookings and achieve your marketing goals. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with different types of Facebook ads you can use. Number one, the one that I think we see the most probably, is image ads, and that's going to be our little example on number one. These are best for highlighting just special offers you have going on, highlighting your rooms, or if you have any type of deal promotion going on, you can use a simple image ad for that, just to get the job done. For example, you can be promoting a summer discount with a stunning photo of your pool area if you have a pool at your property. Number two would be video ads. These are best for making it a more immersive experience when someone is seeing your ad. You're telling a story, totally encapsulating overall experience, or if you just want to highlight certain amenities. Like, just say, for example, share a guest's journey from check-in to enjoying the amenities, illustrating the guest experience of staying at your property. And then number three, I'd say this is a pretty popular one, is the carousel ads. This is the one where you're going to see multiple images at once. This gives you a variety to show off multiple rooms. If you have like room types that are more popular than the others, you can show those off. Amenities as well, or special packages. Or like, let's just say if you have dining options at your property, you can highlight that, spa services, etc. All that can be encapsulated into one ad. Next is going to be collection ads. These are kind of new. And that's another way to sort of bring a more immersive experience when it comes to an ad for a user on Facebook. So let's just say you have one type of room with different types of packages. Like, you know, if someone wants to get like a bottle of champagne, you can have that on the bottom picture right there, or any little other add-ons to include, just to really see, like, if someone wants that room, there's other ways you can zhuzh up the stay for this potential guest. And then the next one is the slideshow ad. This is number 5 right here. This is where you can get really creative. The best thing you can do about that is if you have one really wide, like, landscape image, you can use that, divide it into 3, and it just makes it a really cool looking ad for users to swipe through. And it's definitely more of the attention grabbing ad you can use, like this one on number 5. All right, next is, now that you know what type of ads you can use, the big thing is who you're going to target these ads to. And so that's what we're going to get into. Number 1 is custom audiences, and those are created from your existing customer data, such as email lists, website visitors, or app users. They're used to retarget past visitors or customers who have already interacted with your business. So let's just say you had an ad running, and somebody interacted with it. This custom audience, you can make that person who interacted with it but didn't make a conversion. They just put the ad right back in their face again. And this is going to increase the likelihood of conversion by targeting users who are already familiar with your brand. Lookalike audiences, on the other hand, are created all by Facebook using data from our custom audiences that we have established. And Facebook is going to do the job of catering these ads to people that resemble our custom audiences or past audiences. This is going to help expand our reach to new potential customers who are into the stuff that our existing customers are already into. And this is going to enhance our campaign effectiveness by targeting these users with a higher propensity to be interested in our offerings. Then we have interest targeting, and that's going to focus on users based on their specific interests, activities, and the pages they like. And this is going to allow our ads to show to users who are interested in travel, luxury stays, adventures, and related topics, anything that they engage with on Facebook or Instagram, pretty much. And then we have behavior targeting, which focuses on users based on their past behaviors, such as purchase history, travel behavior, and device usage. This approach helps us reach users who frequently travel, have recently booked a trip, or engage in behaviors indicative of potential interest in your services, thereby increasing relevance and effectiveness. So pretty much that means if someone's looking up, itinerary ideas for like a stay in Denver, Facebook is going to look at those people specifically, and they're going to target to them, those people who have traveling in mind. So we know what kind of ads we want to use. We know who we want to target to. So once we have all that ready, where do these go? And the first place they're going to go is on the main news feed of Facebook and Instagram. So pretty much the homepage. This makes it ideal for scrolling. So people are going to be scrolling, looking at all these posts, and then boom, our ad is going to pop up. And then these ads can include mixture, again, of image, video, and carousel formats. And this is going to offer high visibility and engagement rates due to the prime placement in the daily scroll of a user. They're also going to be seen on a story. And story ads are a full screen vertical ad, typically on Facebook and Instagram. And these are best for capturing attention with short and engaging immersive content, making them effective for brand storytelling in a less crowded space. And then we have marketplace ads, and these are going to be shown to users specifically on Facebook Marketplace, and they're going to target the users actively looking for products and services. They're also going to be shown on the right column, and the right column is going to be on when you're on the homepage, specifically on desktop. If you look right in the top corner, there's typically 2 ads right there. That's where it's going to show up. And these are good for users that are just on desktop and reinforcing brand and visibility. And this is offering a cost-effective placement with consistent visibility. I'd say 9 times out of 10, when you see an ad in that right column, it's always going to stay there until like the ad campaign ends. They have a really good job of just like staying there and sort of lingering on a user's eye. And so now that we know where these are going to go, how much do we want to spend on these ads? And I've done a little research, and I've seen that most small businesses run Facebook ads for $5 a day. And that is a very budget-friendly way to maintain a consistent presence. And another thing is running the ad for 30 days. It's considered optimal to gather sufficient data and maximize effectiveness. So that's just the way. The longer it runs, the more you can see how it's performing. Then that's going into analytics and looking, and if it's not working, you can always change the ad up and get it running again just to see if that'll make it perform more. Okay, so now that we know all that, what's the best thing to promote in our ads? What should they look like? How should they sound? And one of the best practices for this is having clear and concise messaging. You want to use straightforward language to convey your message quickly and effectively, keeping the text short and to the point to capture attention. You want to craft compelling headlines that grab attention and highlight key benefits or offers. Incorporate strong calls to actions, or CTAs, like book now, learn more, get started, ensuring that the CTA also aligns with the ad objective too. Personalize your ad copy by tailoring it to the specific audiences you have in mind, using personalized language and addressing users' pain points. And make sure to utilize dynamic ads to automatically adjust content based on user data. We're going to dive into that a little bit more, but what dynamic ads means is once you have your ad copy drafted and you have dynamic ads set up, Facebook will tweak the ad copy to what sounds better for certain audiences. So as the ad is running, it's going to sort of evolve into something more efficient, more easy, attention grabbing, stuff like that. And so you know what to do for your ad copy. So what about imagery? And when it comes to creative best practices, you want to always make sure to use high quality visuals such as high res images and video to maintain a professional appearance and ensure the ads are relevant to the ads messaging and target audiences. Like you don't want to say this is going to be the most perfect stay of all time for a guest and then the images are horrible, because that just shows like it's going to be a perfect stay. Y'all can't even have like good photos for me to see how it's going to be a perfect stay. And another thing is you want to maintain consistent branding, you know, using your logo, brand colors, and fonts to ensure all creative elements align with your brand identity. So you don't want to get too crazy, but make sure you want to have some creativity in there. Again, have engaging content with eye-catching visuals. Again, that's with videos. You can use GIFs, carousels, highlighting unique features, promotions, or experiences that set your offerings apart. You also want to make sure that your ads are optimized for mobile users. I think nowadays most people on Facebook and Instagram are using it on mobile. So make sure that the text is readable, visuals are clear, and formatted for smaller screens. And finally, you want to regularly A/B test different versions of your ad copy and creative to see what resonates best with your audiences. You can do that in Ads Manager, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And you want to continuously optimize based on your performance data and feedback. That's like what we talked about earlier. Like for an example right here with this GIF, this is an ad we ran. And as you can see here, like it looks great, but you want to just keep an eye on it. Like you don't want users to get ad fatigue. So if it's running for, let's just say 90 days, you might want to go in there, change the images up a little bit, just so whenever fresh eye, like, you know, existing eyes see it, maybe they'd be more compelled by it because there's new images. They get a better look at how your property is being represented, and then they might want to actually put, like, you know, book a stay. All right, so now it is poll time. This is a good way to wake y'all up a little bit. I want to see if y'all know the difference between ads and boosted posts. So let me get that ad up and running for y'all. Okay. Are y'all able to see that ad?
Yes, the poll's up right now. We're looking at it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll give y'all just a minute to see how y'all are doing. Right, I'll give y'all a couple more seconds. All right. I'm going to give y'all 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. And y'all able to see the results?
Yes, we're good.
All right. So it is kind of a little bit divided. That's actually pretty good to hear. We have 40% yes, 40% no, and then 20% kinda. Well, for those kind of in the know, for those not in the know, for those totally in the know, we're going to dive into the difference between ads and boosted posts right in the next slide. Okay, so we're going to start off with Facebook ads, and these are created through the Ad Center or Ads Manager, and they offer a wide range of customization and targeting options. They require more time and expertise to set up, and this makes them more suitable for businesses with advanced marketing goals and strategies. And when you have multiple campaign objectives available, including conversions, website traffic, and app installs, Facebook ads allow for detailed campaign goals tailored to your specific business needs. They have advanced targeting capabilities, including like custom audiences, lookalike audiences, and detailed demographic and behavioral targeting, like we discussed earlier. And this is going to provide a greater control over who sees your ads and when. They also support a variety of ad formats, such as image ads, video ads, carousel ads, all that we talked about earlier. They also enable more creative flexibility and innovation when it comes to ad design. Additionally, they come with the comprehensive analytics and reporting tools, providing detailed data on an ad performance, conversions, and return on investment, or ROI. And then we have boosted posts, which is a post you have already created, just a regular post, and you pay for it to reach a larger audience. It's simple and quick to set up directly from your Facebook page, as you can see where the arrow is pointing on this post right here. And it is the fastest way to increase visibility. They're primarily used to increase post engagement, reach, and visibility, and they're effective for promoting content, increasing page likes, and driving basic awareness. They just come with basic targeting options based on interest, location, and demographics, and those can be limited compared to the advanced targeting available in ads. But they provide basic insights on engagement metrics like likes, comments, and shares, but they offer less comprehensive data compared to the ads. So I'd say if you have like a long-term promotion running, like let's just say buy one, get one stays throughout the entirety of summer, you'd want to use a Facebook ad for that. And then let's just say if you are having a discounted stay for next weekend, that's when you'd want to use a boosted post. You just go ahead and create that post, let that post get boosted, run it for a week, couple days, and that's going to get immediate eyes on that, as an example. And again, it is super easy. You just press that boost button right there. If you want to target certain places, demographics, you can go ahead and implement those, but you will also have the option to boost for just the people that follow you or people who follow you in accounts similar to the people who follow you. You have some options still with boosted posts, but it's not going to be as dynamic as a Facebook ad. All right, and as we dive deeper into leveraging Facebook for booking campaigns, let's explore some of the more advanced strategies that can significantly boost your results. In this section, we're going to focus on two very powerful tactics, and one is retargeting ads. Retargeting allows you to re-engage users who have already interacted with your businesses but haven't completed a booking. By reminding them what you offer, you can nudge them closer to making a reservation, creating personalized ads based on your users' previous interactions with your website or Facebook page makes your message more relevant and compelling. For example, if a user viewed a specific room type but didn't book, you can retarget them with an ad showcasing that room with a special discount or limited time offer, increasing the likelihood of a conversion. By targeting a warm audience, you enhance the chances of converting visitors into paying customers, maximizing your marketing efforts. And implementing the metapixel on your website enables precise tracking of user behavior, helping you create these personalized ads based on your users' previous interactions with your site. We're going to dive into the metapixel a little bit later. I know that's probably some overwhelming information to hear right now. And then we have seasonal and event-based campaigns. And what these will do is capitalize on key dates by planning campaigns around holidays, seasons, and special events to attract more bookings during your peak times. This will tailor your offers to align with what potential customers are looking for during these periods of time. You can use special promotions and offers such as time-limited deals and exclusive packages to create a sense of urgency and encourage immediate bookings. Seasonal and based campaigns can boost engagement by tapping into the excitement and demand surrounding these occasions. By implementing these advanced strategies, you can refine your booking campaigns to be more targeted, timely, and effective. These tactics not only help you reach potential customers more efficiently, but also drive higher conversions rates and increase your overall return on investment. Okay, so we're kind of coming to a close a little bit. But there's one thing that's crucial to understand, and that's creating and running ads is just one part of the equations. To truly leverage Facebook for advanced booking campaigns, you must analyze and optimize your campaign performance continuously. This section will equip you with the tools and knowledge to just do that. All right, so here are the most important metrics to track. Impressions and reach are critical metrics for understanding your ad's exposure and audience reach. Impressions represent the total number of times your ad is shown, while reach indicates the number of unique users who have seen the ad. Engagement metrics such as likes, comments, and shares measure the level of interaction your ad receives, with high engagement rates boosting organic reach and indicating a positive reception. Click-through rates, or CTRs, that's a percentage of people who clicked on our ad after seeing it, and a higher CTR suggests your ad is engaging and relevant, meaning it's working. People want to interact with it and see what you're offering. Then we have our conversion rate, and that's going to be the percentage of users who completed a desired action like booking a stay by clicking the ad. And this is really going to measure the ad's effectiveness in driving bookings. CPC, or cost per click, helps you understand the financial efficiency of our ad and driving traffic by showing the average cost per click. And you're going to see that right here on this little analytics data that I have for an ad that I ran. And then one other thing to use for measuring the performance of an ad is using UTM parameters. And this involves adding tags to URLs to our landing page to track the effectiveness of online marketing campaigns. And this is going to help us identify which ads drive the most traffic and conversions. Implementing the UTM parameters in our ad URLs allow us to capture data in specifically like Google Analytics. And using Google Analytics with UTM parameters helps review key metrics like user behavior, session duration, and conversion paths. And it's going to provide a very comprehensive view of how users interact with our site after clicking our ads. And by tracking these key metrics and using tools like UTM parameters and Google Analytics, we're going to gain a valuable insight into our campaign's performance, and it's going to enable us to make more data-driven decisions to optimize our ads, improve engagement, and hopefully increase our bookings. So now we're going to dive into using Facebook Analytics tools. This is a way just to see how our ads are doing in-house pretty much. And so Facebook Ads Manager is a comprehensive tool for creating, managing, and analyzing all of our ad campaigns. It's going to allow us to monitor metrics like reach, impressions, clicks, and conversions, and offer breakdown options to analyze performance by age, gender, location, device, and placement. We can also do our A/B testing here to compare different versions of our ads and identify the most effective element, whether that's ad copy or images. Using Ads Manager to adjust targeting, budgeting, and ad creatives based on performance data. One other way we can do that is through the Facebook Pixel, as I brought up earlier, and that's going to be a piece of code that we place throughout our entire website. And what it's going to do is track the user actions, and it's going to measure the ad effectiveness. It enables conversion tracking to measure actions like purchases and signups, and it helps build custom audiences based on specific actions users take on our site once they interact with the ad. And it's going to optimize our ad for specific actions. I think implementing the Facebook Pixel to gather granular data on user interactions and enhance targeting optimization is crucial. I think it is the best way to develop an audience for your ads, see what audiences work and what audiences don't. And that way you can see if you want to run the ad again for a retargeting ad or create a whole new ad. Another great part of the Facebook Analytics tool is the audience insights. And this is going to provide us with the detailed information about our target audiences, including the demographics, lifestyle, interests, purchase behavior, and device usage. These are, we'll all be able to see this once the ad is running and see what, where this ad is placing the best, who it's catering to, and stuff like that. It's going to help us analyze and refine our custom audiences to improve the targeting. It's going to leverage audience insights to create a more personalized and effective ad campaign further down the road. And by using all of these tools on Facebook Analytics, we're going to gain a deeper insight into our campaign performance and give us better data-driven decisions and the best way to continuously optimize our ads to achieve better results. And now I'm going to show you how it's done here. I have a demo ready for y'all. I have it recorded and we're going to dive into making a Facebook ad and a boosted post.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and load that up for you, Cash. Just give me 1 second here. All right, and we're going to be playing that video now. Here's your demo.
All right, so I'm going to show you how to make a Facebook ad campaign. Our first step is we're just going to be on the Facebook homepage, and then we're going to scroll over to the left here, and we're going to go to Ad Center. And then we are going to press Advertise right here. And we have some options right here, but just for the sake of time today, we're going to go to Create New Ad. And once we're here, just kind of follow these steps right here. And so the first one's going to be goal. We're going to change that. And our main goal for today for this ad is we want to get more website visitors for booking. So we're going to select that. We are going to press save. And then we are going to go down this. And this is our ad creative. This is where we write out our description and we choose our imagery for the ad. This is the part where we can get really creative. And typically when you get on this page, it's going to auto-generate an image to use, a description and a headline. We're going to all change these because we want to do a seasonal promotion ad. So we're going to get rid of this. And I already have a caption that I came up with. So we're going to go ahead and paste that. And this is a sort of example of a perfectly simple, still attention grabbing ad right here. Here's our hook right here. The Rocky Mountains are calling. Enjoy an extra day on us. And then our caption right here with our promotion. Book 2 nights, get the 3rd night free using promo code fall leaves. So everything a user needs is right here to know, and it's going to grab their attention. It's pretty easy to read, not too long. And then we're going to go ahead and pick our pictures. So for this ad, I'm going to show you an example of a carousel ad. And so we're going to pick our images. I had already had them uploaded, so I'm going to go ahead and choose them. That load for a second. And once those images are uploaded, it is going to give us a preview of what the ad will look like right here. Here is our caption, and here are our images for the carousel ad. So since it's a ad sort of promoting fall, I wanted to use some more fall themed imagery. Right here we see some fall leaves, and then the property logo, and then some amenities that would be perfect for a fall vacation. Like the hot tub, it's cooler outside, so definitely people probably want to go somewhere on a vacation where they can take a dip but not freeze. So highlighting the hot tub would be a good thing. And then just a general image of what a room will look like, just so they know what their lodging will look like. Then a fire pit, again, just sort of emphasizing the perfect amenities for a fall vacation. Same with this image right here. And then this last button right here would just lead to the website. And as you can see at the bottom right here, you can add these little headlines. This is where I like to grab little things of the caption and just plug them in here. So just as a reminder for users, 2 nights, 1 free, or 3rd free, I should say. And again, the promo code. Just so they won't forget about that. And as you work on these, that preview gets changed as well. And then if your property has a standout thing, like if you're close to a certain attraction, you can add that on there. One big thing in Estes Park is for people to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, especially in the fall, to see the fall leaves. So that's one thing you could put on there. Close to Rocky Mountain National Park. If you have one amenity that stands out against others, you can add that in there too. Like if you're dog friendly, you can include that. And then one other thing you can add on there, just a little tagline just at the end to wrap it all up. You can just put perfect for a fall getaway. Oh, I meant exceeded the character, so let me change that a little bit. Great. There we go. And again, we're just going to wait for that preview to change for us. Sometimes it likes to take its time. There we go. So this is what all the ad creative will look like right here once it's done. But we're not completely done yet because we want a call to action button right here. And since we want to get people to book a stay with us, we are going to use this book now call to action button right here. And it's going to want to use a URL. It's going to give us our regular one. But since we want to fully optimize this ad and be able to look at the insights, data, performance, we're going to use a URLs we created with UTM parameters so we can fully track the performance. So I already have that created, and so I'll copy and paste that. Right here. And as you can see, it is the regular URL, but we added, some touches to it just so we can keep track of it. So our source is Facebook. It's an ad campaign. The specific ad campaign we have is the buy 2, get 3rd free fall stay. And so let's just say if you want to track the performance of this Facebook ad, see specifically how many website visitors or conversions you're getting, whenever you're looking on Google Analytics, you would look for this URL right here. Our next button here is the Ad Advantage Creative. This is sort of Facebook's AI. Once the ad is up and running, it's going to monitor it and see how it's performing with imagery and captions. So sometimes the ad will change depending on a certain audience. Right here, we typically like to leave that on just so we're fully optimizing the ad and so it will perform well. Leave this one turned off. We're not selling houses, we're just trying to get bookings. So I always just leave this one right here alone. And then audience. So this is a really important one. You have a lot of options here. And typically it is up to you what you want to use. Advantage audience, that's where Facebook picks itself where it thinks it's going to perform the strongest. Typically I like to leave this one alone. Typically I like to use people who we choose through targeting. But you can also do people who like your page. This would be good for boosted posts, which we'll get to later. Just so sometimes you'll make a post and it's not going to go out to all your followers, especially an organic post. So for boosted posts, if you really want to get all eyes on it, you'd use this one. Same with this one. It's going to go to the people who like your page and people similar to them, which could be more like bringing in potential guests. If like one customer likes it, then maybe their friend would like it, or people in your local area. This is a good one if you want to get, you know, more local bookings. But if you really want it to be broad, you'd want to just focus more on a bigger audience. And I have an audience saved already that we're going to use. We're going to press this one right here. We have our locations here that we want to target, our ages, and then the people who match these interests right here. And typically how I gather these interests are basically just gathering things that are popular in the area you're located in. And so once you select these, ads are going to go to people who look up this stuff on Facebook or Instagram, like pages related to these things. So cater to these things specifically all right here. So we have that selected. And then it's going to ask us how long we'd like to run this ad. Since this is a fall promotion, I want this to start maybe a little bit before fall. I'm not going to be able to pick the dates right now because I'm technically creating an ad for the future, but I want to run it for like a month and a half pretty much. And so let's see, I can just change this hypothetically. Let's just pretend this is September. So we want to run it for a month and a half. So let's just say this is going to be August 31st. So as you can see, that payment summary is going to be a little crazy, but typically for a longer running ad, I like to adjust the budget for about $5 a day. We can start off with that budget right there. As you can see, that goes down, and it'll show you once you've adjusted your budget to what you'd like it to be, how many accounts it's going to reach per day, estimated daily results. And you know, if you want to go more, if you really want to shoot for the stars, we can always bump that up. Let's just say we want to do $10 a day. And as you can see, the total amount you're going to pay is going to go up, and how many people you want to reach too. But let's just say for this one, we are going to go with $5 a day. We just want to reach this amount of people. We want to pay this much. So that's how we have our budget established. As you can see, it gives us a little bit of a recommendation. And so again, if you want to change that to, like, let's just say $20, you can go ahead and do that, and it'll give you your total and then how many people that's going to reach. And then after that, you're going to want to make sure we have our pixel in place. Here's the name of it here. It's just letting you know it's active on the website that it's running. And then our payment, and then we are going to press publish. And then typically Facebook needs to review it, and you will get an email saying if it's up and running or if it has been denied. Sometimes that can happen. Typically it doesn't, but if it does, you have the option to appeal it, and 9 times out of 10, it will get the ad up and running after that. But then sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes when you have to do that, you just need to go back and tweak the ad a little bit, try to publish it again, and it should be good to go. So again, this would be the ad we are running right here. Book 2 nights, stay your 3rd night for free using this promo code. We'd use imagery like this, highlight amenities, accommodations, everything a user would want to see at first glance. And then if everything looks good to go, we would press publish. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to make a boosted post on Facebook. We have a post right here. I did a pretty good job with reach and engagement, but we want to have a little more emphasis on it. We want a little more eyes on the fact that during the summer, our property hosts live music, and to book a stay to enjoy that live music. So we have this blue button right here that says boost post. We're going to go ahead and click that. And it's going to take us automatically to the boost post page right here. So here is our post right here. As you can see, the caption's already created. image is already there, so we get to skip that step whenever we boost a post, but we can still optimize it. So one new feature that Facebook has is an option to add a little bit of variety to our caption just to see what plays a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and add all 3 of these just so Facebook can experiment with it and see what works the best depending on whose eyes is on it. And for our call to action, again, we want more website visitors for booking. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that button again. And then for this one, we're gonna use UTM parameters still. But it's gonna be different since this is a different type of campaign and we have it right here, boosted post, live music, just so we know, again, on Google Analytics, which ad campaign or Facebook URL we'll be looking at to track how many website visitors we got, how long they stayed on the page, and any potential conversions that came along with it. So again, we are going to leave this tab alone. This isn't about housing. And then audience. So one thing that boosted posts and Facebook ads still have in common is you can select your audience. And if we wanted to, we can go back to our designated audience and select that. But for this one, let's just say we want to focus on people in the local area. So what we can do is we're going to do people we choose through targeting just for this and have our location and age. If again, we just want to focus on this certain area for this ad campaign, and we'll leave it at that. And we won't have to do anything else. And same thing with a Facebook ad. We can adjust how long we'd like it to run. And again, it depends on you really how long you'd like for this to run. Let's just say you need to fill up bookings for a month. You can let it run for a month, or you can let it run for 7 days. We're gonna let this one run for 7 days, and this is where you can adjust your budget. For boosted posts, it doesn't give us a daily estimate. It gives us a total estimate right here. So typically for a boosted post, I like to do $100. And so we can change that just so we can get a good amount of people on there. So we're gonna have 1.5K to 4.2K accounts seeing the ad per day. And so that's the number I like to keep it in, especially for 7 days. And again, that's how many people will see it per day and how much we'll be spending. And it utilizes our Pixel 2 for a boosted post. So we're going to make sure that is on our billing. And if everything looks good to go, we have our caption, our imagery, our call to action, we can go ahead and publish.
Awesome. Cass, that is the demo recording. I'll let you jump back in, go over your recap, and then we'll close with the offer. And you might be muted. There we go.
There we go. All right. I hope that was informative to y'all. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask me anything you'd like once this webinar is over. And so with that being said, let's do a little bit of a recap of everything we learned today. Again, Facebook offers an extensive reach with its 2.8 billion users, and that's going to provide us a vast audience for all of our campaigns. It's cost effective with your flexible budgeting options, and it's going to allow you to scale your efforts very efficiently. Additionally, Facebook supports a diverse range of ad formats, and that's going to really bring out your creativity of engaging with visually appealing campaigns that can capture the attention of potential customers. To maximize the effectiveness of your campaigns, you really got to get creative by utilizing all the ad formats such as images and videos, etc. Experiment with different targeting options to find your best audience for your ads, and that way you can strategically plan budgets to ensure optimal spend and your return on investment. And lastly, To be effective in your campaigns, use clear and concise messaging to convey your value proposition. Leverage both boosted posts and ad campaigns to maximize your reach and engagement, no matter what you're promoting. Continuously optimize your ads for better performances and regularly analyze campaign data to refine your strategies and improve your results. And that's all I have for you today. I hope y'all really learned something.
Awesome, Cass. No, I appreciate you sharing and going through Facebook. We had several questions come through that we'll get to here shortly. But before we do, let me share with everybody a special offer that we're running. If you're currently in our database, we've probably seen some emails about this. The summer is hot and we want to heat up those bookings for you. So please reach out to us and take advantage of our marketing offer. A lot of different things that we are able to do. One of those obviously is the Facebook ads and boosted posts that Cass spent some time covering and walking you all through. I'm going to throw two quick links inside of the chat if this is something that you are interested in. One of those is to the special offer landing page, and the other is to a direct booking calendar, so you can reserve some time and speak with one of our sales representatives on the offer. What we will do for you in any case is set up a free digital marketing analysis and give you a real high-level comprehensive view of your marketing. And then from there, see exactly how we can help you. On the next slide, if you don't mind, Cass, just the closing contact information here. So you can email us as well or pick up the phone and give us a call. And speak with anybody here at rezStream to help move your initiatives forward, especially anything around social media and Facebook advertising that we discussed today. All right, hang tight. We've got a couple questions in here, Cass, that I want to just bring your way and make sure we have a chance to cover. The first one here is Facebook and Instagram. They're all under the Meta umbrella. How much of what you cover today, is a crossover into advertising on Instagram? Is it the same, similar? Do you know any differences you can speak to?
So typically when you run a Facebook ad campaign or a Meta campaign, that's going to show on Facebook and Instagram. Typically, whenever you're running an ad, you'll see all your ad preview options, and Instagram is going to be on there as a sponsored post. That's the ad you're going to see when you're scrolling through your Instagram feed, and then a preview of how it will look on your Instagram story. So if you're scrolling through stories and you get an ad on there, that's how it's going to appear on there. For boosted posts, typically when you boost a post on Facebook, that's just going to be on Facebook. But Instagram, you can do your own boosted posts there, and it's the same process.
Awesome. No, thank you for sharing. Another question here. Let me just make sure I understand. Do you have any recommendations as we experiment with this? What is the minimum slides in a carousel? How long should a run ad? We're a smaller size property, so we're just trying to find the sweet spot.
So typically with a carousel ad, you are allowed up to 5 images. And I always say, go for the 5, show off as much as you can. Just so again, a user can just get as immersed as they can, seeing everything you have to offer. And then when it comes to running an ad, I like to shoot for the stars a little bit, let it run for 90 days, just to fully see how it's going to perform for a long duration of time. And that way you can fully analyze the data. And, while it's running, if it's not working, you have that time to go in, adjust the ad, and see how it performs, if it performs better or perform worse.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And as I read over the question again, I think the answer was there. Experiment, try out different things and different messaging to this points that you made earlier. Change out the graphics, change out the text, leverage the AI and the features that they're kind of loading in that they might determine are best conducive for you. So I agree with you. More questions are coming in, which is awesome to see here. What are some common reasons for a low conversion rate, and how can I improve it?
Low conversion rate. Okay, so if that ever happens to you, don't feel defeated. It's actually like it can happen quite a lot when you first start with Facebook ads. And what can cause that can always be a variety of things. It can be poor targeting, weak ad creatives, unclear like value proposition, or the landing page experience isn't great. Like for example, if your landing page is just going to like the accommodations page, sometimes that can be a little boring. And if that's the case, maybe you want to create your own landing page with just unique things on there. Like if you have a promotion, have that on there, images, and then add a tab for the accommodations page or the booking engine. Besides that, another thing you can do is refine your targeting. Maybe go more broad, go more narrow, create, better custom or lookalike audiences, enhance the ad creatives, like, find HD photos to use or go out and take fresh images yourself or videos, make the CTA more compelling, and just making sure everything is relevant, mobile friendly, and fast loading. That's also a big thing. I am definitely one, if the page is not loading, I'm going to exit and move on because, wasting my time pretty much. So you want to make sure everything is running smoothly. Again, if the ad's been running for a while and you can see it starting to dip in performance, go in there and adjust it with new copy or new images, just so no ad fatigue happens. The worst thing you'd want is someone to press the ad and say, not interested. Why am I seeing this? So just make sure it's always fresh. That way you can re-engage with potential customers and monitor the performance to see if it's going to improve.
All good stuff. And I'm thinking back to your demo. There's that section in there where it's the drop down for goal. I think that's also important to be mindful. What is the goal? Therefore, what are the metrics you want to look at, determine if it's actually, in fact, a low conversion rate. Sometimes it's maybe just about engagement or views on a video and less about clicks to a landing page. So I think all that's great. And I'm glad we have you guys on top of those things. UTM parameters. We saw a lot of that with your URLs. So how do the UTM parameters track my Facebook ad campaigns and Google Analytics? And before you answer that, I am just going to put another link in the chat. If this is something that you are kind of managing right now on your own, that is a URL you can go to create your own UTM parameters. But please, Cass, talk to us a little bit more on that. How does it track the ad campaigns in Google?
So using UTM parameters, again, that's going to help you precisely track the performance of the ad you're running. And it's going to see the traffic and conversions made using that link. And this is going to enable us, again, to make better decisions and optimize our ads. So once we're using that, we're going to go into Google Analytics. And there we can look into like our source and medium of like traffic coming into our website. And there we'll be able to see the session rates. That means how many people access the landing page, the bounce rates, meaning how many people dipped once they went to the landing page. Pages per session. So that means how many people's eyes were on the page during the time they clicked the ad, and conversion rates, meaning that is the money made from the ad. So if somebody went to the landing page, weren't interested, and then they made a booking, that would be a conversion right there.
Awesome. And we've got one more question here. When is it more effective to use a boosted post instead of a regular ad campaign? I think you may have answered this question, but looking for some clarity again.
Okay, so a boosted post is going to be more effective than a regular ad campaign when our primary goal is to get immediate engagement and reach. And so we want to, promote like a high performing organic post, but it also has like time sensitive information. We want immediate eyes on there like right now. So that's when you're going to boost the post, throw in all the money you want, because like, let's just say if you need to fill up your rooms this weekend, you want to make a post right now and then immediately boost it. just so you can get all the eyes on there and hopefully you get some bookings and get filled up for the weekend.
Awesome. No, I appreciate that. And for everybody hanging in for the end to go through the Q&A with Cass here as we walk through Facebook, ads and targeting, and just making sure you guys have a really kind of clear mission on attacking your social media, advertising and engagement online. This is the time where we do say goodbye. Before we go, yes, I am going to put one more link in the chat, and this one is just a survey. If you could please share your feedback on the session, just to help us get better, improve, or think about future presentations, we would love that. And Cass, we appreciate you. Before y'all leave, it is Cass's birthday tomorrow, so send her an email, find her on social media, and just give her some love. But we're definitely happy for you, Cass, and the presentation today. Thank you again, everybody. Enjoy yourselves and come back for another rezStream webinar.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.